What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We're back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. We cover daily gaming news Monday through Fridays, sometimes on the weekend. And we also do have a blowout series that we're planning on bringing back as well. So if you're interested in those things, also we have giveaways from time to time. We do live reviews on the channel. So there's that. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love and the support if you're just visiting our channel. Okay. So we got to talk. We got to talk. We got some topics to go over and discuss in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. And interestingly enough, we had a management shift with Xbox, and we kind of move around some people there. It's really, really good to see Sarah Bond move up. And obviously Matt Booty, you know, he's overseeing Bethesda and ZeniMax. So that's very interesting. And we also have Sean Layton coming out talking about game preservation. And that's something that we talked about on this channel numerous times. But, you know, like clockwork, people always get upset about certain things. And this is one of the main reasons why I say we have to focus on what's really important right now. Never lose sight of what's important, right? And it's the games, right? It's the games that we all play. We all spend $70 for. And if the quality is not there, then it don't even make sense, right? People are just not going to buy your game. And so I guess now we're in an era where all we're getting is just buying. Every time we look up, it's another company that got bought out. You know what I mean? So it's just, that is really what's going on right now. And creativity goes out the window at that point, because it's like, okay, what are you creating from the ground up that we haven't seen before? Right? And, you know, people love it. And the reason why people are loving it is because, well, they don't have to go out and spend $70, right? They can subscribe to Game Pass or whatever the case may be and get it for free as long as they have the subscription, right? But at the same time, it's going to be interesting to see the layout and the roadmap for Xbox and the roadmap for Sony. Now, on the Sony side, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, because this ain't the same Sony that we come to know and love for years. And I've talked about it numerous times, and this is why I say you got to open your mouth and speak up. Because if you don't talk, nothing gets changed. Same bull crap, same thing is going to keep happening. The situation that's going on with the PS5 Slim right now does not look good. Does not look good. And I've talked about it, and people don't listen to me until when stuff hits the fan. Then that's when people listen. And I said, Sony is doing a terrible job with this PS5 Slim. Like, we still don't even know when the doggone thing is coming out, when pre-orders are going live, nothing. But like I said, when it comes to certain fanboys and certain fan bases, they defend every single thing. They try to sweep things under the rug. And it's like, bro, that's not how you fix it. You got to tackle the freaking problem head on so that crap like that won't happen again. And now, according to this particular poll, this is why I'm doing a poll right now on the channel to ask you guys, because, man, this is insane to even look at. And I was like, well, are you surprised? No, because Sony, they don't know how to communicate with their fans. 53% with over 3,000 votes. This is coming from pushsquare.com. Y'all think this is funny? Pushsquare.com, 53% of people are saying no, they're not buying a PS5 Slim. What a freaking shame. Like, It is so sad. And I know that's a very small amount of people, but in the grand scheme of things, like Sony is saying right now, oh, they're going to meet their financial goal for next year. I mean, people are still going to buy this PS5 Slim regardless. So a little 3,000 people voting on something, they ain't going to really put a dent in it. But like I've said before in the last stream that I've done, it's the principle that goes behind it. You're in business to make money, and you're also in business to be pro-consumer and not anti-consumer, right? You're in business to also win people over, right? And the only way you're going to win people over is communicate with them and, you know, let people know exactly what they're getting themselves into. I can't say the same for some people, because some people just don't care. Oh, it's not a big deal. And, you know, all this type of bull crap they say, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal, because you ain't getting the PS5 Slim for free. You got to pay for it. So there's a lot of things about this PS5 Slim that I've seen firsthand that people are asking for. You know, I mean, can I use the drive on the older PS5? I mean, how do you take off the panels? How do you take off the side panels on this thing? Like, there's so many freaking questions. You know, what's the size difference? I know they gave us dimensions on the PlayStation blog, but what about the size difference? Like, how does this translate into the size? Then, you know, we have to find out the hard way, right? We have to look at leak pictures of the PS5 Slim, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 bundle, to find out that, oh, wait a minute, you need an internet freaking connection to connect the freaking drive. What? Right? But you couldn't convey that to us and let us know exactly what it is, but you're going to charge us $500 for it and $450, and they still haven't came out and said anything. What? And this is 2023. Information can go out there in seconds. You know what I mean? And you mean to tell me y'all can't communicate? That is a problem with PlayStation. It will continue to be a problem. Oh, I'm not even done yet, because I'm about to turn up the freaking heat up in here today. Y'all think I'm playing today. I'm not playing. Today is Friday, and we're fixing to end this week off with a bang, because this is crazy right now. The PlayStation Plus price hike. Oh, Lord have mercy. You know, I don't know if it's greed or if it's just Sony have lost their freaking minds. Like, I don't even freaking know what else to say. Like, okay, we get the whole idea of, inflation and this, and really ain't no defending that bull crap. There's no defending it, because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you're going up on the price of these. You're going up on the price of everything is going up in price. And so as prices go up, people are expecting more value for that price going up. You don't sit there and waste our time and telling us bull crap about, oh, yeah, we just going up on the price just because of the market. And then it's like, okay, just because of the market, but where's the actual value? Well, I mean, look at the state of PlayStation Plus right now, especially premium. Look at, man, you know what's funny? I'll tell you something funny. That extra added on PlayStation, Bravia Core, man, these old freaking... God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? These old freaking movies. I was going through it on my OLED, and I was like, going through on it, and I said, man, let me see this Bravia Core, this extra added on stuff. Man, these old freaking movies from like 15 years ago, 10 years ago. What? Man, listen, man. God dang, bro. Y'all not doing day and date, right? Oh, that's out the window. Y'all ain't doing that in terms of y'all first party games. But here we go. Now y'all trying to defend this PlayStation Plus price hike. There's no defending this. Where is the freaking value proposition? What else are you going to add to the freaking service to warrant that price increase? I don't want to hear nothing about no inflation. I don't want to hear nothing about that, because inflation is happening every freaking where. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about that. What are you going to do extra for gamers? What are you going to do? What are you going to bring fresh to the table? That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear no nonsense about we have to go up on the price because of the market. Yeah, so is everything else. But at the same time, where is the value proposition for gamers? Right? You said, oh, when you went up on the price, you said, oh, yeah. More to come soon on why we went up on the price. That's it. You could have did that in seconds. You could have, you leading us on into thinking that, well, there's going to be some type of major revamp to the actual service. When they actually went up on the price, they said verbatim, they said, oh, yeah, don't worry. We'll come up with something. We'll tell y'all what we work. We're continuing to work on PlayStation Plus to make it better. And instead of you coming out with whatever it is, you're going to tell us, oh, it's because of inflation. Wait, man, get the, man. Wow. Wild. This makes no sense. Man, this makes no freaking sense, right? So there's a situation with PlayStation Plus, right? Okay. Now we're talking about the games now. Now we're talking about the high quality games, right? Now we have to talk about that because, well, Sony is talking about it. So we got to talk about that. And I can't stress the importance of having a good studio. Sony have a lot of studios. They do. And so the key thing that I've always said, being that they have a lot of studios, is, well, how are the games are going to be? How are the games are going to look? Well, people have it to say that Spider-Man 2 is the worst, right? It's Bugman. What? Bugman 2. That's what they're saying right now. Buggy Man 2. You talking about Buggy Man 2? Because that's literally what it is. Y'all say PlayStation is quality, but look at how buggy and glitchy it is. And rightfully so. I've experienced some bugs yesterday too. I mean, were they major groundbreaking, glitches and bugs? No, but they were annoying. Like, I mean, I had a hard crash again yesterday when I was streaming out on Twitch, Road to Platinum, and I had a hard freeze. And then I had some NPCs standing in the air. And then I had some subscribers send me videos on PlayStation, showing me like somebody like falling through the freaking ground. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's there. Can't make it up. It's there. And no, like I said, no company is perfect. No studio is perfect. But I feel like the quality control was a bit off with Spider-Man 2. I felt like that game has bugs, man. It does. Now, I haven't experienced a lot of the bugs that some people experience. But, man, come on, man. Y'all gotta make sure when y'all ship these games, bro, make sure the quality control is A1. Make sure the quality control is A1. I'm not saying that it's going to be. There are games I remember playing either back in the day or not that long ago, right? Have little to no bugs. Little to no freaking bugs, right? And it's a really good experience. And I remember back in the day, there was a lot of PlayStation games that was released back in the fucking day that didn't have half these bugs and glitches. I mean, there's a dot, somebody swinging around with a dot. What the heck? You know what I'm saying? So we want to talk about Sony want to talk about high quality games. Yeah, the quality is not like it used to be. And it bothers me. And it's funny because Sean Layton is even talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta understand that, these AAA games, like Sean Layton is saying, shout out to Sean Layton, they cost a lot of money to make. And we got to do a better job in preserving our games and making sure that the games that we are trying to make can be the best that they can possibly be. And no studio is I love Insomniac games. But man, it's out there, man. You can't make it up. You literally can't make it up. Some of the stuff I feel like people just try to rig stuff, but nah, it's there. I mean, people literally send me videos and I've experienced a few of them. And it's just like, like, come on. Especially the hard freeze. Like, you don't want your PS5 hard freezing. And then it's like, accept and send off to Sony. That crap don't even freaking work. That's been happening since the launch of the PS5, where games just crash and then it say, submit this to Sony Interactive Entertainment. Nothing happens, right? I mean, they just had a update for Spider-Man 2 to fix the flag, the Cuban flag to a Puerto Rican flag, rightfully so, because Miles is Puerto Rican or whatever. And at the same time, they fixed that. They fix a lot of the stability issues. Apparently, this is all that's in the update in the patch notes for the game. And man,
it's over 9,000.
I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on. Like, gaming is just not the same anymore. It's just not the same, man. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Every game has bugs, man, but when you have to push yourself as a publisher, Microsoft saying that they're going to double down and stuff like that. They want to double down as a game publisher. I mean, they're trying to turn up the heat now and they're trying to get more serious. I mean, obviously they're buying a lot of stuff and everything and trying to cram it into their actual baby, which is, Game Pass. Game Pass is their baby, and they're trying to make sure that they're preserving that for the future and try to make it the best service possible. But at the same time, it begs to raise the question on game preservation. Like, how are the games are going to be? Like, for instance, Call of Duty. How's that going to be in the future? We don't know. We don't have all the answers. We just don't know. We just got to go along with the flow. And this is why I tell you guys, we got to call stuff out, because in the end, we, the gamers, we're the ones that are suffering. You know what I mean? We're the ones that are on the back end, right? And these companies are shifting and ditching things, pushing things on us, and hey, is either you going to buy it or you're not going to buy it. But at the same time, we want to evolve. It's like, when are we going to truly evolve? Because this generation, I've seen some really good games that I was like, wait a minute, like, if this was last generation, this probably wouldn't be possible. It begs the question, though. A lot of people are saying, well, man, all we're getting is remakes. Like Metal Gear Solid Delta, looks incredible. Obviously, it's in engine. What was shown at the Xbox preview event looks incredible. Obviously, that's running on some high-end PC or something like that. It's probably not going to look as good as what we saw, which we already know already. Everything is a lie until when you actually get it in front of your face. I think, honestly, everybody should look at that, and it should raise a light bulb. It should raise an eyebrow. Like, yeah, everything is a freaking lie until when you get it in your hands. When you start playing it for yourself, that's when it becomes valid. That's when it becomes a reality. That's when it's facts. That's when it's legit. That's when it's authentic, right? Because you got it right there. You can see for yourself and you could be the judge of that particular product, of that particular game, right? Doesn't matter what Paul, Peter, and Sam and Jacob have to say about the game. It's about what you have to say about the game. What are your thoughts on the actual game? Because you're your own judge. You're your own critic. So you got to decide that for yourself. Doesn't matter what anybody else say. And so this is why we have to speak up, because brand loyalty is a heck of a thing, right? And if some people, they got so much blue smoke all around, they can't even see through it. Right? Because it's just too much blue smoke and it's just, it's okay. It's all good. It's PlayStation. And the blue smoke is good. Nah, it's not as good as it used to be, because Sony is shifting right in front of our eyes. They're doing things that I'm just like, wait, what? Sony, what are you doing? Don't you learn from the PS4 generation? Don't you learn from PS3 generation? Like this whole... full of themselves attitude. They're just so full of themselves. You know, we're number one. We untouchable. Nah, bro. Really? Really? We want to go to the untouchable state? Nah. Y'all have to watch what y'all doing. Because at the end of the day right now, a lot of things that's going on management wise at PlayStation. What the heck is going on at PlayStation? Like, I'm hearing all type of stuff. I'm hearing from here. I'm hearing this from over here. I'm getting pulled in all different directions. I'm like, what? Really? You know, people don't like so-and-so. People don't like so-and-so because so-and-so is doing this and so-and-so. Man, it is crazy. It's turmoil. It's crazy right now. You know, Jim Ryan and Connie Booth, literally, I mean, she been there, 34 years or something like, man, crazy. Just stuff just changing right, just like that. Xbox, you know, they switch up. It's like management changing, you know, acquisitions on top of acquisitions. Stuff just ain't the same. Stuff just ain't the freaking same. And it's like people not realizing that. They're not realizing that. Like, man, there are so many things right now that I want Sony to be doing. And it's just like, it just falls on deaf ears because nobody cares. And nobody wants to speak up and say, hey, you know what? This is a problem. This needs to be dealt with. Like, we need to talk about this. Like, how can we make this better? Nobody cares. That's the problem. It's like you just have a bunch of people. It's no different from me sitting here, right? And I'm on stage. I'm talking right now. I'm on stage. And there's like 300, 400, 500 people right in front of me. And I'm sitting here like, listen, this is about to happen right now. I need everybody to go over here. Everybody just looking. Like, okay. There ain't nothing happening right now. Okay. I'm like, bro, we need to move over here. And here's why we need to move over this section. Because this section right here is going to get really, really bad. Right? So I need y'all to move over here. Everybody just looking. Looking. Oh, I'm just looking. Not caring what you're saying. Oh, is he done? Is he done talking? Because I don't care. Right? And then when it start happening, when the rapture start happening, oh, shoot. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. This is what he was talking about. Right? People don't, it's a fact of life. People don't care until when something happens. When something happens, that's when people react. Or when it actually affects them in a certain type of way, whether it's financially, whatever the case may be, right? That's when people start caring and start responding. Nobody cares. And I've always had that mindset in my, nobody freaking cares. Until when something is really seriously happening, then you see a shift, right? Or if more and more people are speaking up and saying something, or more people are shifting, then everybody shifts. That's just how it works. If 1 and 2 people move around, oh, that's nothing. Oh, no, it's fine. Oh, it's not a big deal. But make a whole crowd of people just get up and start moving. Everybody moves. It's a fact, man. It's facts. Same thing in gaming right now. Gaming is just a mess. It's a big mess. That's what it is. It's a big mess and it's a joke. Because you have so many people on Twitter. And it's like all they do is Twitter. And there's no togetherness. There's no love. There's no dedication. There's no nothing like it used to be. Now it's all just bunch of, I don't know, big old fanboys, damage control, every single thing. That's why I don't waste my time on Twitter anymore. I just put out my little tweets here and there. Hey, congratulations, so-and-so. Hey, Sony, good job on this game. Or, hey, Xbox, good job on that game. Or I might retweet a couple things. But in terms of like responding to people and they antics and they shenanigans, don't have time for it. I have so much other crap I need to be dealing with and doing. Don't have time to waste. And that is a freaking problem. right? We don't have no togetherness right now. Everything is one-sided. Oh, this crowd. Oh, yeah. If you're not coming on the blue side, you whack. You know what I mean? If you ain't coming to the green side, you whack. How about everybody actually come together? Come together and say, you know what? Enough is enough. You know what? Hey, man, I think you should buy the PS5. And I also think you should buy a Series X. You know, hey, man, I think you should buy a PC too as well. You know, try to see if you can get everything experience. Man, also get a Switch. You know, see if you can play everything, enjoy every single thing. There's too much division going on right now. It's just not the same. And then, you know, the same cycle continues. Every single time a game comes out, it gets ripped apart. It gets ripped apart. You know, if you don't have somebody just being a bug, just bugging the crap out of you, you know, with Metacritic scores. Oh, let me go bring down this Metacritic score because they want to piss a certain fan base off. Or I just don't get it. It's like, where do people find time to sit there and bring down Metacritic scores and try to bring somebody else down because, well, they don't agree with them or whatever the case may be? It's crazy. Man, sometimes I just take a step back and I just like, man, I got to cool it for a minute because it's just too much. It's hot. It's very hot. And when it comes to Sony, it's like, you know, it's already bad enough. Oh, now they're saying Sony don't have any games and Spider-Man 2 is a huge disappointment, right? There was some error message pertaining to the sales for Spider-Man 2. I'm guessing they kind of messed up with the box sales and the digital sales. So I guess it didn't perform as much as we thought it was going to perform, apparently. Apparently Hogwarts Legacy in the UK is still outdoing Spider-Man or something like that. And that's just obviously in the UK. Man, listen, bro. Listen. And I've said this, if you like something, if you want to support something, by all means do it. We all have opinions. Everybody got one. But at the end of the day, if you don't like a game because of how the game looks, or maybe because it have too many bugs, then okay, that's a legitimate reason not to like the game, right? But if you're going to be following everybody else because, oh, they saying this and they saying that and blah, blah. Nah, what about you? Right? And that's what I'm saying. This is a freaking problem. Same thing with Sony. Sony does not care. I keep telling you guys that this is a whole different Sony. Jim Ryan is out, getting ready to be out the door. Jim Ryan is there until March, right? And he's getting ready to go out the freaking door to enjoy his retirement. And Sony is going to be the same Sony. With or without Jim Ryan. With or without Connie Booth. I'm just being real with you guys. Y'all think this is a joke. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. Y'all will see when the train wreck happens. I am telling you guys right now. The single player games that we are wanting is still coming. But the train wreck, I feel like that's going to happen with PlayStation, where the train goes off the rails, is the live service games. Man, these live service games right now is ruining PlayStation right now. You know, and some of y'all are not even seeing the writing on the wall. You see what Microsoft is doing? Microsoft is playing it safe. They're playing it safe by buying, right? They're playing it safe because they already got their IPs already. They just building on top of, man, they're making a sandwich. You see what I'm saying? They're making a big sandwich, a enormous sandwich, right? They already got all the ingredients, the base ingredients for the sandwich. They're just piling more crap on top of it. They already got all their Xbox first party studios. All they're doing is acquiring and acquiring and acquiring and acquiring. Because you know what? These numbers got to be right. Quarterly. These numbers got to be right for Game Pass, right? We can't keep losing on Game Pass like that. We got to find ways to bring the numbers up. So we got to try to find ways to make it enticing as a service, to make people subscribe. You see, Starfield, huge success for Microsoft. Huge success. One of the best Game Pass titles, one of the best games for Microsoft in terms of revenue. Was it over $1 billion in revenue and lots of freaking subscribers for Game Pass? You know, Forza Horizon 5, 34 million players. Sit down and think about that. 34 million? That is insane. Those are insane freaking numbers. So again, it can be done if the games are right. If the software is right, then people will rock with it. People will play it. If it's trash, it's trash. And that's why I said we got to do a better job. I agree with Sean Layton. You have to do a better job with preserving your freaking games. You can't just sit there. I see Sony doing some things. I'm like, Sony, what the heck is you freaking doing? Like, whoever you're going to get to put a game on PC, like The Last of Us for PC, whoever they got to do that or whatever. It's like you got to find, that was a glitchy, buggy mess on PC. Horrible. And it's like, wait, what? I don't give a doggone who you get to do the job. You have to make sure before, at least that's me. I'm just talking from my perspective. If I'm going to put out a game, I got to make sure that game is A1, little to no issues, because man, you're going up on price, right? You want to talk about inflation and this, man, I don't want to hear nothing about that. That's everywhere. That's worldwide. I don't want to hear nothing. What are you going to do to add more value? That's what I want to hear. Nah, man, we got to do better, man. We got to do better, guys. This is a joke right now. This is a freaking joke. And these live service games, I've already said it. Microsoft playing it safe in terms of what they have multiplayer wise. They don't have a multiplayer issue. Sony got a multiplayer issue, right? Because here's the biggest multiplayer issue. You can say whatever you want to say. Everybody has an opinion. So say whatever you want to say. But the truth is, they got a massive multiplayer issue right now. And that massive multiplayer issue is Call of Duty. They don't like it, but they have to promote Call of Duty. They have to ship PS5 Slims with Call of Duty on the box. Is it their IP? No, it's not. Are they splitting revenue? Yes, they are. They're splitting revenue with their rival, right? And Sony don't like that. Sony don't want to split bread with Microsoft. No, but they don't have a choice, because this is what happens when you don't take game preservation seriously. You have so many IPs. We talked about that. Nobody listens to Marlon because all Marlon does is complain. Complaining is one thing, but raising concerns and giving constructive criticism and letting your voice be heard so things can change is two different things. I've been saying, where is Killzone? There's a whole, even David Jaffe talked about it. There's a whole new generation of freaking gamers. Nah, y'all will probably listen to David Jaffe. Y'all won't listen to me. There's a whole new generation of gamers, right? Where is Killzone at? Where is MotorStorm? And where is SOCOM? How many times have we been asking for this? Are those games coming? Probably not. Nah, because Sony wants to do what Sony wants. Y'all don't get it? Y'all still sleeping in the stream today? I think y'all are sleeping. Sony is going to do what Sony wants to do. And we don't have a choice but to accept it. Guys like me, I'm always going to be me. And I'm always going to speak up. Because it affects all of us. All of us, it affects. So I don't care if you don't like me. I can care less. I ain't here to be your friend or be your buddy. It is what it is. It's either you rock with me, you support the channel and support our community, or you just freaking don't. You could go somewhere else. Because the truth is the truth. Sony does not freaking care. Sony is going to do what Sony is going to do. And we just got to rock with it. We got to either rock with it or bail. It's the same thing. And the Sony that we got now ain't the same Sony from the 90s and mid 2000s and early 2000s. It's just like, bro, these live service games, I'm hearing stuff. Shots of David Jaffe. He's saying, man, a lot of full credit goes to David Jaffe. He's saying a lot of, y'all think this is a joke. Y'all really think this is a game. He said a lot of the studios that are within PlayStation is not happy. They're not freaking happy. That's why you're seeing all these layoffs and all this shifts happening, person getting fired, stepping down, leaving, retiring, whatever. All type of stuff is going on right now because of this weird push for live service. A lot of these studios that Sony have, shouts to David Jaffe, he said, bro, everybody knows that Sony is known for single player games. That's what they're season 2. They're season 2 single player only experiences. Now you're shoving multiplayer down on everybody. Oh, you need to do this. You need to make sure your team do it. You think it's easy to develop a game? You think it's easy to turn a polygon into a actual virtual person or actual environment, a building or something? It's a lot of freaking work that goes in, a lot of work and manpower that goes into these games. It ain't just easy like that. It's a lot of freaking work. And that's why I appreciate great quality when I see it. Somebody from Sony brought up Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima got an 83, right? And people were sitting there review bombing the game, saying, "Oh, the game's trash. Oh, it's another Assassin's Creed and blah blah blah." Man, that game was a masterpiece to me. It was to some of y'all. Oh, it's trash. Oh, it's Assassin's Creed. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. But at the same time, you're putting in so much freaking money, right? You're putting so much freaking money into these games. And at the same time, your studios are suffering because now you're doing all this. Jim Ryan, from what I was hearing, shouts to David Jaffe, he said because they were pushing Jim Ryan and Herman, right? Like they pushing with this whole live service agenda, right? A lot of the studios within Sony did not like that move. And so now they got to get adjusted to making live service games or incorporate live service games into, or the live service formula into their single player experiences. I don't know, man. But we got a lot that's on the table right now. Y'all better wake up. That's all I got to tell y'all. Y'all think it's a joke? It's not a joke, man. And you know, I'm really concerned about the future. I really am, because Sony has a massive issue right now, and it is their live service approach. It also is communication approach. The way how they deal with us, it's almost as if like we don't exist. Y'all think about what I'm saying. Just like somebody that is higher up at a company. Think about what I'm saying. Just like some of y'all work for these corporations. I know I used to work for a Fortune 500 company. And the way how they used to talk to me, y'all think this is a joke. I need y'all to listen to what I'm saying, because it applies to what we're talking about right now. Work my butt off. Come in. I don't call out. Right? And I'm sitting there. I'm grinding. I'm doing all I can to make it happen. Sometimes you need a little bit more time to get to a certain place, to get these packages delivered and stuff like that. I think it's a joke. And they talk to you like you a baby. They talk to you like you nothing. Get off my clock. Get off my clock. What you doing on my clock? Get off now before I fire you. I'm serious. Meet me in my office. Right? And it's like, well, like, what's going on? Why is it taking you 1 extra hour to get here? What? Get off my clock. Don't make it happen again, or else I'm going to write you up. I'm like, wow, well, traffic, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but when I got there, the customer was unavailable. So I had to code it up and get to the next stop. But there's traffic in between. Oh, we looking at the cam and this and that. Like, I'm telling you, I am telling you guys know, y'all work for corporate America. Y'all know what I'm talking. They talk to you like you're nothing. And y'all think it's a joke. This is not a joke. Me, trust me, I've lived that life for years, 10 plus years, live that life, work in corporate America. It is no freaking joke. I can just imagine what goes on within these companies. They talk to you like you're nothing, right? They expect this and they're giving you this. No, sir. No, sir. It needs to be even. Don't expect this and you're giving me this, or you're treating me like this. Low. No, that does not work for me. And that's how Sony is treating us. They treating us low, like we nothing. Y'all don't realize that. Y'all better wake up and realize what the heck is going on. Ain't nobody, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. No. They ain't your buddy. They're not your freaking buddy. You're not going to be holding hands. You're not going to be holding hands. You're not going to be walking off in the sunset. No. It ain't unicorns and freaking rainbows. So y'all better wake up. This is what I do for my community. I speak up, whether y'all like it, yes or no, because this is the reality. So if y'all don't wake up and smell like coffee brewing, I don't know what to tell y'all, because it is not going to change. All of this stuff that's happening right now, I'm just waiting to see Concord. I'm waiting to see, Fair Games. I'm literally waiting to see Marathon. I'm waiting to see these games and how y'all going to receive these games. Y'all think this is a game and this is a freaking joke. No, it ain't. How are these games going to make y'all feel moving forward? Where's the passion? Are you listening to the players? How many times have we said, hey, we need this to be added, right? We need that to be added. Same thing when I used to work at FedEx. Man, they used to talk to us like we nothing. Man, when you come back, give me your badge. Turn in your badge. Why? What? Like why? No, we got to cut. We got to cut right now. We got to cut. We got to let somebody go. Why you got to let me go? I've been here 15 years. Why you got to let me go? Listen, give me your badge and get out. After 15 years of service, and you going to talk to me like I'm nothing? What? Give me your badge. Turn in your equipment and bounce. Get off the compound before we throw you out. Okay. All right. You know, they don't care about what you got going on. They don't care about you got kids, you got a wife, or vice versa, whatever, however you swing. They don't care about all that. They don't care that you got bills. They don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to cut. They can't pay you. So you on that chopping, gotta go. And they talk to you like you're nothing. And it's like there's a huge disconnect there, because there's a level of communication and talking to people the right way. Is Sony doing that? Nah, they're not. I feel like Sony is just so high and mighty. You know why? Because we put Sony on such a high pedestal. Like, we put them so high, so freaking high, to the point where it's like, it's okay. Like, Sony, what's going on with this PS5 Slim? Like, we're getting so close to November right now. We still don't have pre-order and release date. We still don't know everything about this PS5 Slim. Nah, everybody is cool. Everybody all chilling. What's going on with the earbuds? Where's pre-order for that? Where's release? I can't, man. But y'all defend every single thing, though. Y'all don't see no problems. They taking our money. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there on a beach in Cancun, you know, drinking up, eating up all our freaking money. You know what I'm saying? Burning our freaking money with jet fuel, going across here, there, every freaking where with our freaking money. You know what I'm saying? Investing our money in the stocks and bonds and all this and that, right? And our money gets shifted into shareholders' pockets. Yeah, but they don't care about all of us. Y'all better wake up, man. Wake up and stop sleeping. They don't care about us. All they care about is that green. I'm telling you, greed is a son of a gun. These companies, all they care about is that green. They don't care about you and what you got going on and how you feel about a service or a product or whatever. They don't care about that. Think they care? Nope. The minute you slow up that green, you done. Yeah, you done, bruh. You done. Where's that green at? Where's that green? Oh, you lost your job? Oh, you got laid off? Oh, nobody cares. That we need that green to be coming in. Where's that PlayStation Plus subscription at? Why you stop paying for it? Well, what's going on? They don't care. So we shouldn't care. We should be applying pressure every time. We should tell them how we feel every time. Because the minute you stop paying for that PlayStation Plus membership, guess what? Guess what, homie? Guess what, my G? PlayStation Plus membership canceled. It can't once it runs its course, that is it. It's done. So we have to speak up. If you see a PS5 game, Spider-Man 2, $70. If you don't have the $70 to buy it, guess what? You can't get it. You can't get it. This is why we got to speak up. We have to speak up because there's issues going on right now. And the qualities of the games, that they're up in the air at this point. What's going to be the next victim after Spider-Man 2? People still can't stop talking about bugs and glitches in Spider-Man 2. That's all you hear. That's all you freaking hear. Bugs and glitches in Spider-Man. You hear about more bugs and glitches on social media when it comes to Spider-Man than it is good about the actual game. Oh, the game has been a huge disappointment. Too many bugs, too many glitches. I'm trading the game in. That's a freaking problem. I know that you have to weed out the fanboys from the genuine people that really love and care about the freaking game. You see what I'm saying? And really had a good time and have little to no bugs, while some people swinging across freaking New York City and end up in a U-Haul truck, in the back of a U-Haul freaking truck, and stuck in the truck, have to reset the freaking game. Or you're swinging across like a polygon on the freaking screen. I mean, it's legit. There are legit issues. You know what I'm saying? So you're hearing more about bugs and glitches with Sony, and really, I mean, Sony have a high standard for their games. They've always strived to make sure that their games are high quality, right? AAA blockbuster, right? You don't want to be swinging across New York or swinging across 32nd Street and end up on 34th Street in a U-Haul truck, in the back of a U-Haul truck. And guess what? You jumping trying to get out of the U-Haul truck, and you can't even get out of the U-Haul truck. You stuck back there. You literally stuck back there in that U-Haul truck. You got to reset. Got to rewind. Got to do something. Because you stuck in the back of that U-Haul truck. Right? You go off of 33rd Street. Then you end up on 34th Street in the back of a truck. Oh, no. Hard freeze. Oh, no. I got to reset. I got to. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's see what else we're going to run into. Right? So come on, man. Like, listen, man. I'm just speaking from the heart, guys. And you guys know I love PlayStation, but there are issues, man. We got to talk about these issues, and we have to hope that Sony do better. Do better, man, because all this is, at the end of the day, it's just going to keep degrading and just keep bringing down their legacy. Keep bringing down their legacy. Keep bringing down their track record. Okay, is Wolverine? I smell it right now. I can almost guarantee you a lot of y'all up in here are going to be saying, if Spider-Man 2 was so buggy and glitchy, well, what about Wolverine? God dang, bro. Dang. Because automatically you're going to be thinking to yourself like, man, is Wolverine going to be like this? Come on, man. We gotta be on our A game, bro. Because right now, listen, man, Microsoft is not letting up off the gas. Microsoft right now, they seem like they're in a position now where they got an all-star team now. And they have all these big publishers, right? They have all these publishers now, right? They got an all-star team going on. Am I saying this all-star team is perfect? No. They're trying to double down and be more focused on game publishing. I mean, they're okay with being Sega. If it boils down to that, then they're okay with that because they own IPs and they can move IPs back and forth or whatever, how they see fit. See what I'm saying? And they can ink deals with Microsoft is okay now. They're good. They're okay with being third party. What's up? Slave to the what's popping? Right? I'm gonna get to y'all super chat. You know what I'm saying? Like Microsoft is in a way better position than they're in than they was when they were in the Xbox One generation. Right? They're in a way better position now because they can lean. What's up, big body Jose? They can lean on the third-party games that they and publishers that they bought, so they can move around stuff and ink certain deals and make certain things happen. So Sony, on the other hand, Sony got a man. This ain't no game. This ain't no joke. You can say whatever you want to say about COD, but they got COD now. Oh, they got COD now. All right, let's dig into some of this stuff here that y'all saying. Thank y'all so much for the support. Like the stream, share the stream, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it popping. Okay, so it says, I can tell you how many times I've been stuck in the map on Spider-Man 2. It's been a very buggy disappointment experience. You see what I'm saying? That you're saying, and you're a PlayStation fan, and you're saying that Spider-Man, you don't know how many times have you experienced a lot of bugs and glitches. That's a big disappointment. And that's a Sony first-party game. Being stuck in the back of a U-Haul truck, swinging across 34th, 35th Street or whatever, right? Swinging around, and then you're stuck mid-air. Mid-air, you're stuck. And you're just like, well, what the heck is actually going on? You're swinging, and then all of a sudden, you just can't move. Like, wait, what? This is a Sony game. Sony is supposed to have high standards, right? And make sure that you have little to no bugs. It's possible to have little to no bugs. He said that it's a buggy disappointment experience, but when it's good, it's great. Oh, for sure. Most definitely. My man, James with the 5 says nobody want gas. Oh, for sure. Nobody want games as a service games. Nobody wants that. And it's too late to pivot, Marlon. You not dumb. Sony falling off. And yeah, exactly. And you've been knew it. He says, you just been lying to this pony chat. He says the writing is on the wall. Bro, I've been raising concerns about this stuff and telling people like, listen, bro, this ain't the same Sony. Like we gotta make a shift. This ain't the same Sony, and this is why we have to speak up. Oh, we got a lot to talk about today. You come to the right stream. You're at the right place. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream, subscribe, okay? Because and it ain't even just Sony. There's other publishers. There's other developers putting out buggy, glitchy mess. And it's just like, bro, and you want $70 for this? Come on, get out of my face. Anonymous Boss says, yo, Marlon went crazy. Spider-Man got stuck inside that U-Haul truck. He said, with that, I'm done with you talking about sexy man. I'm done with this man, bro. Let's see here. All right. I think I got all the super chats. Thank y'all for the support. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream. Super chats are welcome anytime during the show when I am talking. So if there's any concerns or anything like that, feel free to do that and support our show. All right. So what's up, Outcast? What's popping? Let's go ahead and unacceptable, bro. I love Sony, bro. But this is why I say certain things is just unacceptable. And you just have to talk about it because Insomniac games or no Insomniac games, it's like I love Insomniac games. I think they're literally the best right now in terms of output that they have put out this entire generation. But there comes a point where, like, man, what's going on? Like, what's going on with the quality of these games? Like, Spider-Man 2 looks incredible to me, right? Raising the bar for the industry in terms of next gen and everything like that and everything. But like, what's going on? Well, hence why we're going to talk about the first topic. Sony, high quality games. All right. This is coming from Sony themselves. This ain't my opinion on anything. This is Sony talking about the quality of their games. And this is why I say, y'all, some of y'all, hee hee, ha ha ha, laughing for pea soup. But the reality is there's an issue going on. Right. And the only way to tackle the issue is to talk about it and hope that the right person from these companies actually hear about it. Okay. And so let's dig into this, shall we? It says right here, PlayStation fortunate. Listen to this. PlayStation fortunate with high quality games and good Metacritic scores, say Sony. Whoa. Sony feeling real comfortable and entitled. Okay. Sony is saying, listen, we're fortunate right now for high quality games and good Metacritic scores. But let's read and then let's go ahead and discuss. Toyota Coaster, thank you for the 10, says, where is their classic FPS IPs? Same thing I've been said. Nobody listens to me. Thank you so much, though. He says, Sony big L year. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's all I can say. I talk about it till I can't talk about it no more. Nobody listens to me. Sony Interactive Entertainment exec Eric Lampel has said that PlayStation has been fortunate with high quality first party games. Yeah, that is true because that is what they're known for. They have made themselves, they concrete themselves in history of this whole gaming industry when it comes to high quality. What is Sony known for? High quality, single player, AAA, blockbuster titles, right? Whether it's your Last of Us or your Ghost of Tsushima or Uncharted or whatever the case may be. Whatever the game, Spider-Man, God of War, like whatever those games are, Ratchet and Clank, you know what I mean? Like Returnal, Demon Souls Remake, Horizon, whatever those games are, right? They're known for those type of games at a very high level, at a very high quality. And so Sony just feels like, you know what? We ain't even got to go as hard as we used to because our games speak for themselves. But at the same time, you got to iron out the kinks and you got to make sure that, you know, you're talking about Sony talking about Metacritic scores. That's why I tell you guys, that stuff is important to Sony. Hence why they send review codes to who they send review codes to, right? They're not just going to send review codes to somebody that's going to sit there and rip the game apart and then give the game a 60 on Metacritic. Nah, they're not going to send you that game. They're not going to send you nothing because the higher the Metacritic score is, the more the game is being praised, is the better it is for them and their shareholders. Because they know the higher the Metacritic score, the more y'all gonna buy the game. And it's facts. It is facts. People look at reviews so they can make a purchase. Whatever, however you want to look at it, guys, this is legit. This is exactly what this is, right? You know, Sony look at it as like, listen, the higher the Metacritic score, the more people are gonna buy our games. The more critically acclaimed it is. The higher the critics are talking about it is the more it's going to sell. And they can say, well, okay, our investors are going to be happy and we can push forward with doing a sequel or doing something else. And so it says right here, Sony is humbled by how good PlayStation Studios games are. That is true as well. That is true because Sony Studios and, you know, their games are typically good. Or is every single game perfect? No. Hence Spider-Man 2. What a shame. We've been waiting how long for Spider-Man 2? We've been waiting, 5 years now? Basically 5 years after 2018. 5 freaking years. We didn't thought that we was going to experience a lot of freaking bugs and glitches and stuff. Like right here, it says Spider-Man 2 player finds glitch that lets you free roam as Venom. What? So many glitches and bugs. And it's like you sit down and you think, man, really? Like everybody experience different type of glitches. I haven't experienced that glitch where I wish I can run around as Venom in the game. I don't know. Good for that person to be able to run around as Venom. I wish they could let you run around as Venom through New York, swing with Venom with his heavy tank self. You know what I mean? Big old black tank, just with big old black symbiote tank with a spider on his back, just swinging across freaking New York City. Black ugly space alien symbiote just swinging across New York City. I wish I could. You know, just picking up cars and throwing stuff, and man, wish you could do all of that in the game, right? Nah, for some people it is, right? And then you talk about the quality and things of that nature, like this is what it is, right? And so basically during the interview with Barron's, Lempel was quizzed about Sony's reputation of consistently releasing good quality narrative focused games. In his response, the exec pretty much acknowledged that PlayStation is fortunate to have studios that release good quality games, which often review well. See, told you. Revealing that the company stands behind its studios and makes sure they have the support required to put out quality titles. Again, see, they review well. So Sony knows. They know. And in order for them to uphold this high standard of high reviews and things of that nature, you have to make sure that the quality remains the same, like how it used to be back in the day. You got to limit the amount of bugs and glitches in your games, or else it's going to get a low review score. It's going to get a low review score. Why is it going to get a low review score? Because people are going to look at it as like, man, what the heck? This game is way too buggy and glitchy. It's not going to get no 95, 93 with a buggy, glitchy mess. It's going to come down eventually because people are going to be like, man, this is annoying. There's no way. How did this leave your Q&A, your quality assurance? You know what I mean? Like, how did this leave your quality and assurance team? Like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. So Sony feels humbled right now. They feel good about the high review scores and the quality of the games that they have made along the way. Yo, Brian, thank you for the $2. His PS2 days were the best. I miss the old Sony. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. For sure. And you know what's crazy, bro? We're never going to get back that Sony. We're never going to get back that Sony. That's the crazy part. That old Sony from PS2 days, they never coming back. They're never coming back. You see what I'm saying? So you can just forget about that Sony now. You know what I'm saying? And just ride with what we got right now. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. What are we going to do? Some people don't think it's a big deal. Some people think that, it's okay. Sony is Sony. Nah, bro. Sony ain't like they used to be. This is a whole different type of Sony. Y'all better open your eyes and realize what the heck is going on right now. Yes, is Sony still doing what they used to do in terms of single player games? Yeah. But what did Jim Ryan said the last time? His last interview that he did. What did he say? Listen, we're going to invest more into single player games, right? We're not going to invest so much into third party. We're going to invest more into first party, right? Because third party, you already know royalties and all that type of stuff. You can't really control all that stuff, right? Because you don't own the IP, right? So they trying to invest more money. So I'm hoping what he was saying on investing more money into first party games, that can result in ultra better experiences for us. Less buggy. Look at Alan Wake. Like right now, I'm not really hearing nobody complain about no major bugs or no glitches like that in Alan Wake. I'm hearing that Alan Wake is Remedy's best work yet. I mean, this game looks extraordinary. I mean, it's literally a true next generation experience. According to Digital Foundry, they said on the PS5, the game runs and looks really, really good, right? And that's really good to hear. And Remedy has always, prime example, as a third-party studio and as a third-party publisher, Remedy has always uphold that quality, even with the Max Payne games. You see what I'm saying? Like Alan Wake, remaster, not the remaster, but the original Alan Wake. I don't like the remaster because I played the remaster from start to finish, and the cutscenes were glitchy, buggy, running at like 10 frames per second. I felt like they could have done a better job. I felt like after 13 years, they could have remade the game, you know what I'm saying? And remake it from the ground up, sort of like a RE2 type joint. But nah, they cheaped out on it and remastered the game. It wasn't done properly. And this is why I said we got to do a better job in preserving our games, because in the industry right now, it's trash. It's literal garbage, dumpster fire, garbage juice. You know what I mean? The way how they're handling a lot of these games. It's all about that green. I keep telling y'all that. Activision was always known for that green. That's all they care about. Green. Y'all don't remember the old Activision? Woo! And I still think Activision is still the same way. They have not changed. They don't freaking care. Activision, they don't care. All they care about is that green. What's in your pocket? They don't care about nothing else. Right? Y'all better wake up, man. Wake up. Call of Duty every single year. Broken mess. You sitting there. Yeah, man. We here, man. Yeah, time to play that Call of Duty. Yo, what's going on? How was work yesterday? Yeah, work was great, man. Getting on that COD, bro. Bro, what the Bro, I've been sitting here like 20 minutes. Dog, this is annoying. Why can't find a match, man? Why keep loading and loading and loading and going in a circle, telling me it found a match, and I'm sitting here like 30 minutes and nothing, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Why did I buy this garbage, man? Why did I buy this trash, man? 30 minutes, dog, and I'm sitting here at the menu and you're telling me you found a match, and then you kick me back out, and I'm just sitting here, dog. What the heck, man? Man, this Activision trash, bro. Listen, now that Microsoft pick up all that mess, let's see what they're going to do different. How are you going to change the servers of COD every single year? It's the same freaking issue. We all sitting here like ducks, waiting. Waiting. Broken, glitchy, muggy mess. Same thing with Overwatch 2. Don't get me started on that mess. That was a dumpster fire of a freaking launch. And you guys know it too. That mess was a dumpster fire. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You guys know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? It ain't now we've been dealing with this glitchy, buggy, trash, dumpster fire, dumpster juice mess. And it's like all they care about is that green. That's all they care about. So let's see how Microsoft handles that. Sean Layton was right. Let's see. Because all you see is consolidation right now. Consolidation. Oh, that's all you see. But what about the games? Like how are these? Nah, bro. No. This is why, prime example, how they do COD. Every single year, you get another COD. Yo, Benji, what's going on? Yo, I'm here, man. Man, you didn't hear about that new COD? Man, another COD already? Man, didn't they just come out with a COD about a year ago? Yeah, man. They're making another COD, man. It's literally the same thing. Man, they're bringing back maps from 2019, from Advanced Trash Warfare. Man, they're bringing maps from Cold War. Man, they're bringing maps from every freaking Call of Duty. Man, that's literally the same dumpster fire, dumpster juice garbage. But you know what? We still gonna buy it, though. God dang, bro. Hey, man. Listen. Ain't nothing changed. Dumpster fire. Literal dumpster fire. Dumpster fire juice. That's all it is. Just different numbers on it. They're different COD, different numbers. It's the same thing. You look at MW3 and look at MW2. Same dumpster fire juice. Same thing, ain't nothing different. Just grabbing maps from old Call of Duties. We can't even be creative. That's what Sean Layton is talking about. We can't even be creative. COD is a freaking joke now. 20 years later, same old same. You know what? Can we avoid it? Yes, we can, but it's hard to avoid COD because there ain't nothing else to play. Everybody is on COD. Every time when COD comes out, man, you know what? I don't even want to buy this garbage, but you know what? My brother, my sister, my uncle, everybody gonna be on it. My friend, my boo thang is gonna be on it. So that's okay. You know what I'm saying? A girl that I'm trying to talk to right now is on COD. Hey, baby, what's going on? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, what? You on that COD? Oh, man, I thought, you know what? Ah, man, I wasn't going to try to buy, but, you know, I'm trying to get with you. I'm trying to hook up with you to see how things going to go. So you know what, though? I feel like our chemistry can rock real good right now. So you know what? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to buy that game right now. I'm going to buy that trash duty right now. All right? Holla at your boy later. Yeah. I'm just telling you guys. This is how it is. So, you know, you look at it from that perspective and you're like, can't avoid it. Can't avoid COD. Every way you turn around, somebody who is in your family or who you trying to get with got the game. So you got to get the game. And so it begs the question, well, how is Microsoft going to change this up and make it different? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all going to do? And that's the $1 million question that we don't know. Too early. We're going to see how things are going to be rolling out next year as far as the actual content that we're going to be getting, right? And how, you know, the Game Pass effect is going to take, you know, effect with the actual game, right? So it's just like, I don't know, man. That's just the way it is. All right. So basically, to end this off, Eric basically said it comes down to. Now, this is something that I've said about Xbox, and then you have people, you know, you have people get upset with me and stuff like that. Like, oh, you just hating on Xbox. You just this, you just that. But the reality is, hear what Eric Lampel is saying, which I've been saying about Xbox, which I need them to continue to do and do better, is hear what he's saying. It comes down to how we're managing the studios and each individual title. Thank you, Sony. I can agree on that. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Right? That's what I'm talking about. It comes down, hear what he's saying? It comes down to how you manage your studios, right? And each individual. That's something that I was talking about with Matt Booty. And I was talking the same thing about Phil when he was doing that Kind of Funny interview. Bro, that's all it is. And Phil was even apologizing on Kind of Funny, saying, man, you know what? We messed up because we should have did a better job with Redfall. We shouldn't have put that garbage out because that was literal dumpster fire. Like they knew that was dumpster fire. Even Pete Hines, before he retired, said that eventually it will be a good game. I'm like, eventually it needs to be a good game out the freaking gate, especially when you're known as a publisher for buggy, glitchy mess, broken mess, right? Delay that game. A lot of people thought, well, Spider-Man 2 should have been delayed because of the amount of bugs and glitches in that game, right? And that should raise a concern to Sony. Like, man, there's too many complaints. We got way too many people complaining about bugs and glitches. We need to make sure that we do better next time. Manage every individual studio and person and make sure that this don't happen again, because otherwise you keep putting out buggy, glitchy mess like this. It's going to ruin and tarnish your legacy. This ain't no game. This ain't no joke. This is reality. Y'all know it. It's reality. So he said, that's what's most important. It represents PlayStation. Of course it does, because that's what y'all are known for. Y'all are known for the high and the high quality AAA single player blockbuster games. Don't drift away from it. Stay on track. Y'all saying y'all going to invest more money in the single player. Well, do that and make sure you fine tune everything, because listen, eventually the price is going to go up for games, right? I mean, we're not going to be at $70 forever. Sooner or later, it's going to be $80. Then what y'all going to say when the games are $80 and $90 and $100? Y'all going to still defend it? Nah, you better speak up, because $100 is $100. $100 ain't cheap. We're at $30. Y'all do realize that, right? We're $30 away from being the standard. $100 being a standard. What's going to happen during the PlayStation 6? Yeah. Yo, Calvin, what's going on? Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen, you see about the new PS6? Nah, what are you talking about? Man, listen. Man, the games are going to be $100, bro. Listen, I got that big raise at my job. Bro, listen, Calvin, everybody ain't like you, bro. Everybody ain't like you. You over here. Like, bro, not everybody is like you. So why are you getting so uptight? Man, listen, man, I'm hyped for that PS6. Listen, you could say you hype all you freaking want, but God forbid we go into the PS6 generation and you boys realize, oh, shoot, now games is $89.99. $89.99. And then you still putting out garbage. Man, listen, bro. Quality has to be on top. Quality has to be on top. Because if the quality is not there, it's garbage. It's trash. So he basically said that obviously it is not easy to achieve this type of success in terms of quality and quality and Metacritic scores. See that? Says that we're humbled by how good these titles are. He continued, in some cases behind the scenes, we will do a lot to make sure that the studios have what they need to put out quality title. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. I really hope so. I really hope so. And that's all that we can pray for. That's all we can ask for. All right. So that's it when it comes to the quality of PlayStation games and how humbled they are in terms of their Metacritic score and in terms of them, you know, managing their actual studios and each individual and things of that nature. That is what they're saying here. And all I can do and hope and pray for is, well, the games continue to be high quality moving forward. So there's that. All right. Let's move on to the next topic. We got to talk about Sony PlayStation Plus right now. Needs work. Needs work. For sure needs work. I mean, especially with this price hike, stuff just going up in price, upwards of $40 more on the highest side. We got to talk about this. So let's talk about this right away. So Sony is defending this. Sony is actually defending this. Now, let's do a poll real quick. Let's see how this poll went. Oh, wow. So 78% of you guys said, no, you're not buying a PS5 Slim. So let's end that poll. Ouch. Coming from PlayStation fans, 376 of you guys said, nope, not buying the PS5 Slim. Okay, so this is what Sony have to say. All right. Sony basically saying right now, hey, the reason why we went up on the price, do you guys agree with this? Do you guys agree with PS Plus reflects market conditions? Yes or no? The PS Plus price hike, let me put that in there. Price hike reflects market conditions. All right. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream. Now, Sony Interactive Entertainment exec Eric Lempel has addressed criticisms of the sharp price increase for PlayStation Plus that left players frustrated. Many have vowed to downgrade their subscriptions, while others, obviously, contemplating literally to leave the actual service altogether, which I've seen people say that, you know what? I want to just unsubscribe from PlayStation Plus. Now, during his interview with Barron's, Lampel was asked how Sony justifies the sharp price hike amidst the equally sharp criticism from players. Lampel started off by saying that the company is aiming to make PlayStation Plus a lucrative deal and argued that many already see the value in the revamped tiers. However, Lampel says prices have to reflect market conditions as well. Really? Market conditions? Nah, freaking greed. That's it. That's the best you can come up with. Market conditions. We already know there's always going to be conditions with the market. But what are you going to be doing? What kind of value are you going to be adding to the actual service? So listen to what he said. Quote, with our reboot last year and introducing the tier system, a lot of consumers have recognized that there is a lot of value in PlayStation 5. Lampel said, like practically everything else in the world, we have to look at our pricing and we have to adjust to the market conditions. Lampel added that he wants to remind players that unlike a lot of other subscription services out there, PlayStation Plus prices remained stagnant in 85% of the regions served until now. So basically, when Microsoft went up on their price, they were staying at the same price. I hear what you're saying, but what are you going to do? What are you going to add to PlayStation Plus? How are you going to actually revamp the actual service and make it more compelling enough for people to, man, I'm done. What a freaking joke. What a freaking joke. Waste of time talking. James, thank you for the $2. Says, until the day and date and more studios, I refuse to buy PS. Hey, man, I don't wrong you. So, I mean, y'all quiet in the stream. I mean, well, what do y'all have to say about this? Because Sony basically defending this price hike, literally saying, oh, it's the market. Rightfully so, it's the market. But what are you going to add? What are you going to add to the actual service to warrant that price hike? We get the whole market situation, but how are you going to make the service better? Freaking greedy, man. Just freaking greedy. Greedy. Man, this is freaking crazy, bro. I don't understand. If y'all don't see the greed, then I don't know what to tell y'all. Just greed. Greed. No backwards compatibility, right? You know, we sitting here talking about we want to download PS3 games instead of streaming them. Nope. All now we've been waiting from way back when. All now. Oh, no hand claps. No hand claps. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been waiting all this time for full backwards compatibility. Nah, what Jim Ryan said, nobody cares about old games. So, hey, you know, there's that, man. I don't freaking know, bro.
It's over 9,000.
This is why I say this ain't the same Sony, bro. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Sony is literally defending. Sony is are y'all seeing what I'm seeing and hearing right now? Sony is defending this and literally say, oh, it's market conditions. You know, we 85% of the region, we stay at the same price. Now we have to go up on, but you go up on the price for something, people are expecting more because they paying more. So people are not going to want to expect the same level of service. They want more because you're going up on the price. What a shame. Dante, what's up, man? What a shame, bro. It's freaking greed. Just freaking greed. Less about the actual consumer and more about greed. I don't know. Whatever. It says you act like this is all new. Nah, nobody said it was new. All I'm saying is we gotta keep raising concerns about this stuff. We gotta talk up about it. We gotta speak up about it. You guys complain about PlayStation Plus. Oh, PlayStation Plus this, PlayStation Plus that. Oh, man, the service is lacking this, lacking that. Speak up. Because they're going to keep going up on the price. What happens when they do go up on the price again? Y'all, y'all going to keep laughing and keep brushing it under the rug? Be my guest. It's y'all pockets getting burnt up, not mine. All right, let's move on to I'm done talking about it because some of y'all take this for a joke. Let's move on. So let's talk about this Xbox, new leadership at Xbox. Woo. Man, with this acquisition and stuff like that, you know, listen, man, this is real right now. You know, there's so much leadership changes going on. Leadership changes at Sony. Jim Ryan is getting ready to go out the door. Connie Booth out the door. You know what I mean? After 25 years or more? Like, this is crazy right now. Things are just radically changing right in front of our eyes, and we still don't see it. We still don't freaking see it. You know, he says we complain, but we also know nothing is ever going to change and nothing can change. That's a lie. That's a lie. Things will change. Things will change if you speak up and say, if everybody speaks up and say something, things will change, instantly change. But no, the problem is we have a bunch of yes boys and we have a bunch of people that's saying yes to every single thing and brushing stuff under the rug. Oh, no, you complain too much. And oh, no, you this and oh, no, you that. Right? People not listening. That's the problem. People don't listen. You know, a bunch of people talking. You can't hear anything. Right? Because the only thing you hear in is chatter. You're trying to talk. They're talking over you. You can't hear anything. You can't even speak. You can't even gather your thoughts. That's a freaking problem, bro. That's a problem. Nothing will ever change. Keep thinking that. Keep having that mindset on things will never change. You have to speak up and say things. That's like anything else in life. Keep on just being nonchalant about things and just, oh, I'm scared or, oh, I'm this. No, speak up. Say something. And things will change. And things will change right now if every single PlayStation fan make a stand. Y'all ain't going to do that. Of course not. Because all y'all, Sony. Oh, Sony. Yes, Sony. Yes, Sony. Everything, yes, Sony. Right? Gotta speak up. You gotta speak up. Right? Because that's the only way things are gonna. That's the one thing I love about Xbox. And, you know, their studios. And not their studios, in terms of their community, right? The community managers and stuff, like how they talk to people on Twitter and actually communicate most of the time. That's one thing I love about Xbox. I love how hands-on they are. There's numerous times where I put out a tweet about something Xbox related and the official Xbox Twitter account reply underneath me. Like, just showing you the power of social media. I was in Walmart, right? And I took a picture of Spider-Man 2 on the cash register, right? It's an ad on the cash register. I'm like, man, Sony went all out with this ad, with ads for Spider-Man. And I literally tweet about it. And guess who replied? Guess who replied under my tweet? Freaking Walmart, the official Walmart Twitter account. That is crazy. The power of social media. So if you don't speak up and say something, nothing is ever going to freaking change. And you can't just label it as, oh, you're complaining. Oh, you this. Man, whatever. Y'all can keep saying it's complaining. Nah, keep saying that because nothing will ever change and we always going to be stuck without a paddle because y'all label it, oh, you're just complaining. Oh, you're just this. Okay, whatever. All right, let's go. So here's a look at Microsoft and Xbox new gaming leadership structure. Yep. Congratulations to Sarah Bond, man. It's a good look. It's a good look. It's a good look. It's a good look. It's a good look, man. It's a good look. She deserves it. So Microsoft had a reshuffle Literally, big week for Xbox right now. Obviously, they just bought Activision Blizzard King. And yeah, they don't care because they know we'll buy. Yeah, there you go. Perhaps the biggest changes apart from the Activision Blizzard are the promotions of two execs. As noted in the initial announcement, Matt Booty is now president of game content and studios, including overseeing Bethesda, and Bond takes on the role of president of Xbox, overseeing hardware and software teams. So that is huge, man. And here's the list right here. That is freaking huge. So it's going to be interesting to see how she handles, the software and hardware and things of that nature. I think she's going to do a really, really good job. And obviously they shift Matt Booty. Matt Booty, let's not get into that. But this is just kind of a scale on who is where. Obviously, Phil Spencer, he top dog. He's at the top and things of that nature. But, hey, man, I'm happy for Miss Bond. And I really want to see what she can do for Xbox and make Xbox even better, in terms of software, in terms of software and hardware and things like that. Because at the end of the day, man, that's really, really what matters at the end of the day, is how can, we make things better and make a better shift. And this shuffle right here is this is like a huge shuffle because I was not expecting that. So congrats to her and Matt Booty and, Xbox, let's hope that, this is better results for the games. That's it, man. That's it. All right. So I want to show you guys something, okay? Now, y'all think this is a joke, right? So when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Slim, look at this right here. Look at how many people. This is coming from Push Square. Look at this. Push Square right here. Is it a surprise that PlayStation fans don't really care about the PS5 Slim? Slim to none. Look at this crap. Look at this. Good Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Look at that. Will you be buying a PS5 Slim? 3,040 votes. Look at that. Nah, only if my current PS5 breaks. 53%. And then 27% says, no, I'm not interested. Lord have mercy. What a shame. What a shame. What a freaking shame. Wow, bro. Wow. Well, there you go. That's what people are saying right now. They're not buying the Slim. Don't know if they're waiting on PS5 Pro, or I have no idea what they're waiting on. But hey, you know what? That's the reality. That's what we got to deal with. And all we can do is hope for the best. All right, guys. So we're in the Q&A portion of the show right now. If you have any questions, any concerns, or anything like that, feel free to fire away in the chat. Super chats are welcome. It is Hype Fridays after all. And let me know how I did on the show today. Hit the like button. Get them likes up. Share the stream. All that good stuff. Let's get it popping. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Says Marlon, if I'm going to buy the PS5 Slim, I'll just buy the one with the disk drive already. Yeah, that's the logical thing to do. That's the consumer smart thing to do, is to buy that. But, to each their own. Everybody's going to buy what they're going to buy and do what they're going to do, right? Thank you so much, Maximus. I appreciate you, man, that you appreciate the streams. And, all we can do is keep on pushing forward for you guys. That's all we can do. That's literally all we can do for you guys right now, Try to give you the best value in terms of the content and be consistent and try to keep my foot on the gas. That's all I can do for you guys. Game Pass better than PS. So that's just facts, Marlon, trying to ease. Hey, man. Hey. PS5 Slim is for the new customers. Why would someone with an OG PS5 buy a Slim? For the slimmer form factor? I don't freaking know. It says, I'm out, y'all. Been up since. Oh, yeah. Shout outs to Big Body Jose. Jose, man, literal veteran to the channel right now. Literally our top donator of our channel. Shout outs to him because of him, we're able to get the PS5 Slim and we're also able to get the Legion Go. All right. So we'll be having that hardware, both of those hardwares on the channel to review and check out and do sides comparisons for the channel. So appreciate, Jose, because if it wasn't for him, and everybody else that helps out, none of this wouldn't be possible. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, show some love and emotes to the homie, the man, the myth, the legend, Big Body Jose. Let's go, man. Shout out to Jose. All right. Let's go. He says, let's see here. Let's see. It said, Marlon, attention, Xbox Defense Force Commander Rich is out here with that big dragon. Says, salute to you, Marlon. Says, Spider-Man is in the line. Spider-Man is in the line. Spider-Man is in the U-Haul with Sexy Ray. Yeah, here you go. Here, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5. Well, I gotta review it on the channel, bro. You know how it is, man. It's content for the channel, so gotta buy it, review it, show you guys what it looks like. If you guys are interested, maybe some people might be interested when they see it close up, and see the comparisons and stuff. So that's so weird though that people are saying they're not buying it because typically people buy PS5 or the slimmer, not PS5, but the slimmer versions of these consoles. People normally do, but nah. Everybody just want to see everybody just want more power, right? So if it's PS5 Pro, I'm getting it. Yeah, because people are accustomed to more power. People think more power means better games. Nope. It comes down to the developers and how you manage your studios, like Sony just said. He said, I want a Pro when I come out. I'm going to buy 3. You got that type of money to go around? Hey, God bless you, Isaiah. You got money like that to buy 3 PS5 Pros. Got that bread, got that paper. I see you, bro. I see you. Keep shining, my G. You got money like that. Hey, be my guest, man. Be my guest. Zelda is game of the year now. We'll see. It says, why would you buy a Slim if it's the same hardware? It's the exact same thing as the one you already have. It's the truth. But like I said, Sony is like the Apple of gaming, right? So there you go. Can Alan Wake run on a 3060? You know what, man? I'm seeing Alan Wake can't even run on the ROG Ally. I'm seeing people saying that they're getting error messages. Alan Wake is a beast of a game. So if you don't have, man, I'm seeing 4080s can't even run the game at native resolution. Like at native, I think like 1440p is struggling to keep up at 60 to 70 FPS. Like I'm telling you, Alan Wake 2 is a beast. So if you don't have, you know what I'm saying, a decent, hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on. 1 second, guys. Hold up. All right, we're back. He said the lemon kids at the door. I'm done. He said Alan Wake 2 runs perfect on PS5. So I heard Digital Foundry said. Baldur's Gate 3 pretty much got Game of the Year, Marlon. Sorry, game is a masterpiece. Said my graphics card is a 3060. It says it have ray tracing and a Ryzen 5. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, a 3060 might. I don't think. Did you look at the PC specifications? Like, I don't think a 3060 can be about maybe 1080p. Maybe 1080p. You know, unless you do like DLSS 3 or something like that. But yeah. Maybe 1440p, but it's probably gonna be, you're gonna have to turn some settings down. You're gonna have to turn them settings down, probably like medium to low. This is why I've always said, when it comes to computers, man, you gotta just spend that money. Spend that money, bro. Spend that money. If you have the money, spend the money. Get you the best thing that you can get. The most high-end thing that you can afford. And it should last you for at least a good, I don't know, 5 years, you know, tops. Because these games are getting bigger and bigger. You see these Unreal Engine 5 games, bro? No freaking joke. I mean, wait, let me look at this. Y'all think this is a joke? Alan Wake right now is one of the best looking games out right now. And the PC requirements is absurd. I mean, no freaking joke. No joke at all. Like, I'm serious. Like, okay, y'all think I'm playing? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right now. Like, if you have a PC right now, which I know a lot of y'all have PCs. Look at this right here. Minimum, look at this. Minimum low 1080p, 30 FPS, 2060, or a Radeon RX 6600 with 6 gigs of VRAM at 1080p low. Who wants to play at 1080p, 30 FPS low? Maybe some people do. And then if you move up right here, see, a 3060 can do 1440p 30. All right, so if you do have that 3060, like I said, you can do, 1440p like I was saying earlier, but you might have to turn down the settings. You can't do high, right? So you can do a 1440p 30 with a 3060 or a 6600 XT, or you can move up to the 3070 or 6700 at 1080p 60. Like, that's crazy. To get that 60 frames, you got to drop down on the resolution, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So if you don't have a good PC, and in order for you to do 4K 60, you need a 4070 or a 7800 XT, which just came out for $500. So you need at least 12 gigs of VRAM. I'm not even joking. And if you're talking about ray tracing or path tracing and stuff, you're talking about 16 gigs of VRAM. Man, this stuff ain't no joke. Stuff ain't no freaking joke, bro. These games are just getting crazier and crazier and crazier by the minute. So y'all better prepare yourselves. It says PS5, you don't have to upgrade either. Laugh out loud. We have updates. I guess. If you're a console gamer, I guess. Right? I guess. Yo, anonymous boss with that big silent 20. Shh. Shh. Says, blessing you, Marlon. Salute. Did someone summon the Xbox Defense Force Commander Rich? I'm done. Marlon, have you heard that Commander Rich is that U-Haul with... I'm done with you, Anonymous. Thank you for the $20, man. You crazy, bro. Yeah. I'm done with this man, bro. You always messing with Rich. You and Rich be going back and forth and all this and that. Man, I love it. Y'all are so funny, man. Y'all help make my day. ASMR, Marlon. Done with y'all boys, man. Says, I have an opinion on why all this boost in price on everything PlayStation has. I think there is an issue with their projects and investors and not getting the profit they expect. That could be also be a thing. But my own thing is this: add more value. You know what I'm saying? Add more freaking value. That's all everybody asking for. Add more freaking value.
9,000.
You know what I'm saying? Add more freaking value. That's it. That's all everybody's asking for. More value. That's it. You going up on the price, go up on the value. But yeah, literally, Insomniac is on my mind. Alan Wake 2 looks insane. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for the love, man. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the stream. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate everybody who super chatted today, went above and beyond. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the love. I seriously, thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I said, yo, Marlon, I have a question. How often you play on PC? Honestly, bro, things is about to change now because I usually play more on consoles. But back in the day, I would play more on PC. And so I'm thinking about having a second PC, like something that is more portable so that I can be more comfortable gaming. And so the Legion Go, we're getting that for portability. Shouts to Big Body Jose on that. But in terms of a laptop, in terms of something more powerful, or a desktop, something more powerful, that way I can stream. Because what I'm thinking is I want to do like more PC games, but I'm probably going to do it out on Twitch, right? So I can play more PC games, so y'all can have a blend, a best of both worlds. Y'all can get the console version of the game, and you can see how the PC version of the game looks. And stuff like that, obviously takes money, takes time, and things of that nature. But that's my plan, is to get more into PC gaming again, and give y'all both versions, because people want to know how it runs on PC, right? How it runs on consoles, how it runs on this device, that device, whatever the case may be. So I'm just trying to switch up the gears a little bit for you guys. And, like I said, I can't do it without the love and the support from you guys. I can't, So for those of you who actually steps up and, actually donate and stuff, stuff like that, it helps to fund things of that nature. So, yeah, but I hope that answers your question, man. It says, how much is the Slim? $500 for the disk drive, model, and $449. They went up $50 on the digital PS5, so $449. Do you have any, what's that? Happy Gamer, what's that? On GeForce Now, you're saying? Is that GeForce Now you're talking about? Marlon, did you get the Metal Gear Solid? Nope. I'm just getting Delta. Man, I didn't like the way how they handled that, the collection. I'm getting Delta. Delta looks insane. But, we both know that it's probably not going to look like that. So he said, Johnny, how much you pay to build your PC? Huh. Let me see the 4090 squad up in here. I want to see the 4090 squad. Where's the 4090 boys? Let me see in the chat right now. How much did you spend on your PC, and what kind of graphics card y'all have? Since y'all talking about asking Johnny about how much money he paid. How much money y'all paid to build y'all PCs, and what kind of graphics card y'all have? James said, Marlon is going to PC Hour Games, run at 30. He needs that 60. Here you go. All right, so we got Brian saying $1,500 for his PC. $1,500. Wow. Decent amount of money for a PC. Rich says no comment. Yeah. Harlem, that ain't nothing. $1,500 ain't nothing for a PC. People pay way more money than that. You saying PS Plus is not better? I said PS Plus need work. There's things that we need to add to that thing to make it better. You know what I mean? Like, man, let me not go down the list right now. It says I spent $1,700 on my son's PC. See, I'm telling you, no joke, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream. Appreciate you guys. Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? Says I want somebody to build me something good. How much am I looking at, Marlon? Okay, what are you trying to do with the PC? I used to build PCs for a living. Like that was like my business before I even started YouTube. So I used to build PCs and sell them. What are you trying to do? That's the main thing with a PC. Like, what are you trying to do? What's more important to you? Right? Just like buying a car, like what are you going to use it for? You know, like what are you trying to achieve with it? And based on your answer, then we can build something for you that would be adequate enough to get the job done. Not rich, anonymous boss again with the $10. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Love you, bro. Thank you for supporting the show. Anonymous with the $10. So that's $30 in total. God bless you, Anonymous. We appreciate you at MG, and we appreciate you, bro. He says, I heard the Xbox Defense Force has the RTX 4090 Sexy Red Edition. Oh, man. Here you go. Man, he said, Marlon, do you like horror movies? He said, do you turn wild? Here you go. Not like I used to. Like when I was much younger, yeah. 60 frames, high graphics, ray tracing. On what, James? Okay, 60. I would say 60 frames, high with ray tracing. I would say, man, 4080. I mean, you can get away with a 4070 Ti, but you're talking about ray tracing, you're going to need more VRAM. So I would go with a 4080. But NVIDIA is getting ready to drop the 4070, not 4070, the 4080 Ti, and I think the 4070 Super or something like that. So you're going to have more VRAM on that, but I would recommend a 4080, at least a 4080 right now, because you have 16 gigs of VRAM. So if you're talking about ray tracing and at least 60 FPS, I would highly recommend a 4080. You could get a 4080 for like $1,000, you know, on sale right now. There's a lot of Black Friday sales going on right now. So I would go with a 4080, pay that, you know, $1,000 to $1,200 and get you that GPU. And then in terms of like processor, I mean, you could get away with an i7, but I highly recommend an i9 processor, because an i9, you know, just in case if you need those extra cores, they're there. Multi-cores, especially if like you're doing like Cinebench, or you're doing After Effects, or you're doing Photoshop, or anything, Blender, anything that's like gonna need those extra cores and things of that nature, go with the i9. i7 is good, but just so you have the extra cores and the extra cache, if you need it, it's there. So I would go with an i9, and I'll probably go to i9 13th gen, and make sure you get the i9. Go with the i9. You know, you say, I know you playing. It says Intel uses too much power though. Yeah, they do. The Ryzen chips are more efficient, right? The Ryzen chips are more energy efficient. So that's kind of like the thing. And obviously, Intel chips do get hotter. You know what I'm saying? They do get hotter most of the times than the actual Ryzen chips. But I've seen the new Ryzen chips now actually is almost getting up to the Intel chips, you know, in terms of heat and stuff like that. So that's why when you're building your PC, you want to make sure you have, you know, the best cooling possible. Don't cheap out on the cooling, because it's going to end up biting you, you know. So you want to make sure you go with a nice cooler in your system, whether it's water cooled or an IO cooler or something like that, you know, liquid metal, whatever you want to go with, whatever kind of pace you want to go with. Just make sure you're doing it the right way. It says $3,200 for my PC. Wow. Devontae, what kind of PC you got? What kind of PC? Like, what? I mean, what's the specs? Snoop King says 4090 liquid. Woo. Super M 6K. Wow. AMD more efficient. Stop telling him wrong. No, it is. It is, bro. It is. As far as what I've been seeing, it's more power efficient. And especially when it comes to like laptops and stuff, like the Ryzen chips are normally better when it comes to batteries. Like, you know, your batteries normally last longer with a laptop with a Ryzen chip than it is with an Intel chip. Like, it's been known for that. Known for better power efficiency. It says, I think you can have a 4080 GeForce now playing Alan Wake. Oh, for sure. Let's see here. It says, I have a 5900X, barely hits 100 watts. Wow. James, I would say, man, to build a 4080 machine, you're probably looking at about little over $3,000. No joke. No joke. You're looking at over $3,000. No joke. I'll say probably about like 3,300. Because you got to get the case. Got to get the motherboard. You got to get the processor. You got to get your cooling solution. You know what I mean? You got to get your power supply. You got to get your SSD. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to get all of that. All of that you got to get. So your RAM. How much RAM do you want? You know, I highly recommend 32 gigs of RAM. For gaming, 32 gigs. You know? But you can go as high as you want. But 32 gigs at the minimum. Because I've seen games eat up 32 gigs like it ain't nothing. For instance, Returnal on PC. 32 gigs, bro. Crazy. So yeah. Let's see here. Marlon, do you still have a PS4? Oh, for sure. I do. I do. I still do have it. I still do have it. Y'all want me to show y'all? I still do have it. So Marlon, I think you should build your next PC on stream part by part. That would be awesome to watch. Actually, I do have some old PC streams on here. Building PCs and stuff like that. If you look on the channel, you'll see them. NZXT case, you know, 3090. Yeah, you could look at it. It's on the channel. Had a couple of them. But stuff like that has to be funded, you know, because that man, it's a lot. PCs are not cheap, man. You're talking about $2,500 to $3,000 for a good PC. I'm talking about a good PC to where you don't have to buy. You don't have to buy nothing for the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you just got to think that way. See, I hope the PS5 Pro comes out soon. I hope so too. I hope so too, man. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see. Yeah, show your PS4. Nah, not everybody want to see my dusty old PS4, bro. Not everybody. It's just you, Robert. It's just you. GeForce Now, add Alan Wake 2, Phantom Liberty, Payday 3, and first wave of Game Pass titles. Yeah, how much is GeForce Now? Like, what, $20? Or something like that. I forgot. $20 a month or something like that? No, I don't have Alan Wake 2. Do y'all have Alan Wake 2? Y'all got free codes y'all want to share? If you got free codes that you want to share for Alan Wake, hook us up. If y'all got free codes that y'all want to share, hook us up. Hook us up with a copy of Alan Wake. Y'all got it like that? Bless us with your presence. Yes, sir. What monitors I'm using? I'm using these LG. Shout outs to Jose. He was one of the ones to help us buy them. Using these LG Ultra Gear GP950. They're 4K 144 hertz monitor. with G-Sync. So yeah, it has HDR 600 and everything. Really, really nice monitors. They're 27 inches though. 27 inches. I have 2 of them. Max Payne remake, can't wait. Oh, for sure, for sure. Do you still play your PS? Oh, yeah, man. I finished Alan Wake Remastered a couple nights ago again to kind of refresh myself on the story, and we finished Spider-Man 2, and we're still playing Final Fantasy 16 and other games. I do play my PS5. I've been playing my Series X a lot though. I kind of ease off of it because I was playing Lies of P, and I was playing Forza and stuff like that. So, you know, there's that. Yeah. Yes, sir. If you actually had games I like, I would easily buy it, no problem. I don't spend on inferior products just to say I own both. Let's see here. It says I have a PC, Switch, OLED, and 2 PS5s in the house. I don't need an Xbox. Hey, I feel that. Nah, man, Brian. Nope. No, sir. I've been so busy with other games. I need to go back to that. Oh, Devontae says a Ryzen 9 7900X, 4.7 gigahertz processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080, 16 gigs of RAM, Kingston Fury 32 gigs, DDR5 5200, XMP RGB heatsink RAM, 1 terabyte solid state. Oh, that's what's up, bro. That sounds like a $3,200 system. And parts is not cheap. Buying the parts individually to make it, no joke. I said, Marlon, what 6 games do you think will be nominated for Game of the Year? Oh man, Lies of P, Hogwarts Legacy, Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 16. I'm trying to think. Mortal Kombat. And Baldur's Gate. Oh no, I'm sorry. Not Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry. Zelda, and then Baldur's Gate 3. You say it sound like you played Minecraft on that $3,200 PC. Oh Lord, here you go. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Mario Wonders, yeah, that could be nominated as well too, for sure. It's a Mario game. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. He says, how much costs for all PS5 specs in terms of PC? Probably about $1,500, because they said that a PS5 is on par with a 2070 Super or something like that. They had said when it first came out. So a 2070 Super system is like real cheap. Like $1,200-$1,300 or less. Asus ROG Swift 360 hertz, 27-inch, 1440p. G7 Odyssey 1440p, 270 hertz. ROG Strix. Oh, nice. You got all those monitors? Holy cow. NVIDIA reveals that Alan Wake 2 game performance 4K 120 FPS with a 4090 with DLSS 3.5 and path tracing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can afford a 4090, bro, go that route. But just know it's going to cost you almost $2,000 for that card. Just know it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's going to cost you $2,000 for that card. $2,000. Oh, wow. She did it. Yo, wait, what? Yo, shout outs to Brandon with the $20. Yo, y'all blessing us on Cash App like that. Yo, thank y'all for the love, man. Yo, appreciate that, man. Wow. Thank y'all so much, man. Listen, we appreciate you guys so much. You know, being First Lady, man, we appreciate everybody, man. For real, though. Like, thank you guys so much for the love, man. Wow, bro. Thank you so much, Brandon, with the $20 Cash App. I can't believe y'all still remember our Cash App. Thank you for the 20, man. Thank you for the 20. Hey, Brandon, yo, shout outs, bro. Thank you for the 20. We appreciate y'all boys, man. Thank y'all for the $20, man. $20 is $20. $20 is a lot of money. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yes, sir. And Eric, thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate y'all boys. Thank y'all. Yeah. Man, I appreciate that, man. Man, $20 is a lot of money. $20 is a lot of money, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brandon. I was not expecting that. Y'all just love to catch me off guard or something. Thank y'all for blessing our show, man. Listen, I'm not going to get emotional on stream, but guys, y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all. We going on 10 years now. I know I'm old and stuff, but man, I put 10 years of my life into this channel, man. And I've been a part of this gaming industry since I was 18. You know what I mean? And what do I have to show for it? I have a lot to show for it, you know? Thank you guys so much, man. You guys know I do this full time. And you know, we got to keep this office space going, the lights on. I mean, see, you don't have to ask, man. God just comes through and he bless. That's why I put him first and everything last, because he always take care of me. And he knows what I'm going through. He knows what's going on. He knows what's going on when this camera goes off. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't know the sacrifice and, you know, everything, time and everything, effort that goes into these streams and dedication and mental drive that goes into these streams, man. Like, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. First Lady talk about so old. I know. I'm definitely old, man. I'm definitely old. I'm proud of it, too, because the older you get, the wiser you're supposed to get. And made a lot of mistakes just like everybody else. But, hey, you know what? It's all good. We here. There's highs and lows to the channel, and we're here. You know, and those of you who step up and donate, man, I'm telling you, it's just the love of Christ, man, that y'all have in your heart to do that. I've always said that, bro. Like that is just a higher power of love, you know, and I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for having my back and for supporting the show, man. Thank you guys. You know, thank you. You look 20. Hey, I'm still old. Shoot, I'm still old at 20. I'm still old at 20, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm older. Versatile, Reg. Yeah. But seriously though, man, I don't take anything for granted. And thank y'all so much for believing in me. And you know, First Lady, she appreciates y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you guys, man. No matter how small it is, nothing is too small or too big. I appreciate you guys. And you know, I just pray that God continues to bless our channel and, you know, bless what we do here. You know what I mean? It's a blessing. So thank you guys. Mile Amaro Sony created. But yeah, here you go. Robert Bell, you funny, man. Thank you guys so much, man. He said, you feel like a brother to me. Hey, Brian. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Maybe it's the way how I, you know, approach certain things or things that I say. But, you know, appreciate y'all, man. You know, even if y'all don't donate and y'all just here, that's more than enough for me. But the ones who go above and beyond, man, y'all don't even know, man. You guys are the heartbeat of the community. You guys keep the community going, you know, and you keep the community functioning financially because it takes money to make all this happen. You know what I mean? When stuff breaks, Stuff got to get replaced. You guys know who you are. Jose, love you, bro. Nola, Gaskin, you guys are the heartbeat of the channel. There's no hope for you. My man, what's his name? Awesome, or whatever his name is, Max. Yo, all of you guys, man. You guys know who you are, man. King Mo, all of you guys. Love y'all. Seriously. It says, I'm Phil Spencer. You're Phil Spencer Butler. Man, you should be cooking. You should be cooking something right now. You should be cooking, man. It says I'm 31. Marlon is 36, I think. 36. How you know I'm 36, man? Come on, man. Come on. You don't be looking up stuff on Google, man. I keep telling y'all, stop looking up stuff on Google. That stuff is false. You know what I mean? Don't be looking up stuff. Like, people still think, like, for some reason, people go up on Google and Google me, and it comes up talking about I'm worth 10 million. Man, I ain't worth no 10 million. Let me see what the net worth is right now. Like, they need to stop with the cap. Don't be looking up stuff on Google, man. I'm telling you guys right now, it's cap. It's all freaking cap. It is all freaking cap. Don't be looking at Google. Wait, let me see. Net worth. Marlon Gaming Nation net worth. Oh, wow. Between $1 to $5 million. They got to stop the cap. Between 1.5 million. That's not true. That is not true. 5 million. This one website says 5 million. There's no way. There's no way. It's cap. It's cap. There's no way. 5 million. They said I'm worth 5 million. I'm not worth no $5 million. Bro. You think this is, I'm not Michael Jordan's son. I ain't worth no 5 million, bro. Yeah, see this famous birthdays. I think they had reached out to me for an update on something. Famous birthday. Yeah, famous birthdays is saying I'm worth like 5.5 million. That's cap. That's cap, man. You say if Marlon was rich, I wouldn't be working too great. Hey, exactly. That's cap. Don't believe when y'all Google certain celebrities and it be saying they're worth 10 million, 15 million. That's not money in the bank. That's cap. Don't believe these websites, man. These websites are cap. You know what I'm saying? Marlon, man, this is lies, bro. Look at this website right here. 1.5 million. Wikology. Look at this mess. 1.5 YouTube star, 1.5 million. Yeah, okay. 1.5 million. How? No, sir. That's cap. So that will put me at, and they have a countdown to my next birthday. That's crazy. That's crazy. They have a countdown to what is the net worth of Marlon Gaming Nation? What is the income source of Marlon Gaming Nation? We all know that it's almost impossible to say someone's total asset, how much he or she earns every month, according to various source. What kind of various source? That is cap. That is cap. According to various source, there's an approximate asset that is net worth. So what is the net worth of Marlon Gaming Nation? As of 2023, the current net worth of Marlon Gaming Nation is 1.5 million. Yeah, okay. That's cap. That is cap. Yo, Chase, what's popping? Thank you so much for that $10. I appreciate that. Yeah. Get it. Yeah. That's cap, man. Come on. Don't believe that. You know? Don't believe. Bro, they got my birthday. Bro, they got my birthday on here. Man, I can't hide nothing, bro. They got my birthday. Everything. This web, school, college. What the heck? That's crazy. I don't know how they have all this information, but it is not true about the 1.5 million. That's cap, bro. That is, man, don't listen to that mess. Y'all believe into that celebrity net worth stuff. That's cap. That's all cap. That's all cap, man. Yo, shout out to Chase with that $10. I appreciate you, bro. Says, good job. Keep calling these companies out. Good show. Thank you so much. I love you, bro. Yeah, we out here. I gotta stop. That's cap. Man, he said he probably has 100,000 on him. No, sir, I don't. No, sir, that's cap. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. That's cap. That's cap. I don't have that type of bread. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that type of bread, man. Listen, I'm in the trenches right now. I'm at the bottom right now trying to get to the top. You know what I mean? Talking about 1.5 million. Bro, 1.5 million? Boy, that is crazy. How they come up with these asset numbers is only God know. I don't freaking know, bro. Actual net worth does not mean money in the bank, okay? They said, does that mean I can retire? Yeah, you can retire, baby, but we're going to have to, we're going to have to do some revaluation of assets, apparently, because apparently I'm worth 1.5 mil. Xenoblade on Switch. I played a little bit of it. Didn't, really like dig deep into it like that, but Isaiah, yeah, exactly. He says, go deep pockets. Not me. He says they link your birthday and horoscope. And they're Black Bruce Lee. That's what I'm saying. Most of these, I don't know, man. Listen, bro, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Oh, so-and-so is worth this much. That's cap. That's cap. Said Marlon probably owns more than 10 systems. Here we go. Alan Wake 2 is $80 on No, man, it ain't $80. It's $60 on PC. There's no way. $80? No, sir. I won't be buying it for $80. I won't be buying it for $80. I don't know where you get that from. No, sirree. $80 on PS5. It will sit there till it dry rots. No, sir. Won't be buying that. No, thank you. For $80, they can keep that. Won't be playing it. Marlon has a Bugatti and a Mercedes and a G-Wagon. You know what? I receive it. I receive it. I pray one day I'll be able to have those things. I receive it. All the make-believe things that y'all are thinking about or whatever, I literally pray that that stuff happens, So yeah, there you go. Yeah. Ghost Runner 2 is fun and frustrating. Ouch. He says not buying Alan Wake, no physical copy. Man, please. Everybody right now is buying that thing. He said Marlon has that Elvis Presley money. Here you go. Come on, man. I ain't got no Elvis Presley money, bro. Nah, I'm just like y'all, man. Trying to get to the top, bro. So Marlon is Tupac's cousin. Marlon is loaded with money. Here you go. Oh, God. Oh, here you go. Talking about Marlon is Tupac's cousin. Here you go, man. He says, I don't think I can get rich with my career, government jobs. Hey, there you go. Man, they take away every dime away from you. I tell you that. Talk about Marlon is Tupac's cousin. Man, stop all that. Listen, I'm small. I'm small, man. I'm very small, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm small. I'm just trying to get big, I'm trying to get big. So I'm there with y'all, man. I'm there with y'all. I ain't got that type of bread, bro. One day we will, Oh, for sure, Brian, for sure. Marlon was Drake's Ghost Rider. Come on. Come on with that mess. Come on, man. Here y'all go with that mess. He says, I'm waiting for that Alone in the Dark remake January next year. Oh, you first in line for that thing, huh? He said that game was fire back in the day. Oh, yeah. 360. Oh, yeah. 360 PS3. Yeah. Y'all remember a game called Dark Sector? Yeah, Dark Sector was pretty good. That was kind of a like underrated game or whatever. I said, Marlon, that game is the deluxe edition for. Oh, that's right. I was like, I thought it was $80 standard. I'm like, bro, nah, it's $60. Like majority of the PC games are like $60. Like, Darian Mitchell says, yo, Marlon, drive a Porsche 911 2024. Speak it into my life, my brother. I receive all of that blessing that you're speaking. You know what I mean? I receive that blessing that you're speaking in our lives right now. Speak it into existence. Yeah, I receive it. You know, I have faith that one day I'll have that Porsche 911. You know, yeah, for sure. For sure. Man, listen, bro. Don't listen. I keep telling you, don't listen to what. Let me ask y'all this. When you Google a celebrity, right, and it says, so and so is worth $100 million. Do y'all really think that they have $100 million in the bank? Nah, man. Nobody knows actually what people have in their accounts. You know what I mean? That's like assets. You know what I mean? Assets that they have gained over the years. Like it's just assets, man. I ain't got no, bro, man, please. I ain't got no, I ain't got that right now. You know, that's cap. Don't believe everything y'all hear and read, man. Let's see here. Let's see that worthless. Sell that worthless. Here you go. Come on, Heat Wave. You know better than that, bro. PS3 is a great system. Oh, for sure. Marlon was at the moon land. Yeah, right. I got $5 in the bank. There you go. He says, I have 85 cents. There you go. Hey, man. 85 cents. More like 85 million. 2024 is going to be crazy for gaming. Oh, for sure. Just like this year, Yeah, just like this year. Been a little crazy, in terms of games, man. Like there was a lot of good games dropped this year for sure. For sure. Oh, for sure. He says, let me hold 100K. I know you got it. Nah, man. I should be saying that about you. I should be saying that about you, You the man. Listen. I leave that to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that to you guys. Any more questions? Are y'all enjoying y'all Friday? Nah, Darren. Nah, you're the man, bro. I can't be the man if you're the man, Darren. You're the man. Y'all, man, y'all the man, bruh. When you streaming Alan Wake, oh man, come on, guys. Y'all don't want no Alan Wake. Y'all barely even talk about Alan Wake. Y'all barely even talk about Alan Wake. Most of y'all don't even care for Alan Wake like that. Come on, guys. Y'all are big ballers, shot callers. You know what I mean? Marlon, you should buy Sony and make it better. Bring back Killzone. Oh, man. I know, right? Only if Sony was for sale. Sony ain't for sale. Sony is not for sale. Sony ain't for sale. Is it put the poll up for Alan Wake? Oh, I already have a poll right now. I got to take it down. What are you guys playing this weekend? What are y'all playing this weekend? Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh boy. Alan Wake 2? So if your house is worth 1.5 million, technically you should be worth 1.5 million because nah, that's cap. That's cap though, man. Cool breeze, that's cap. That's cap, bro. That is cap. Don't believe everything you hear. I said, Marlon, you playing Alan Wake 2? Probably not. Yeah, y'all don't talk about it enough. It's not really like a huge request for it. Hey, this beat is actually fire, man. Yeah. Black Big Money Magic. UFC 5. Oh, you haven't played the first one? Well, apparently you don't have to play the first one to experience it. So, apparently. All right, guys. Well, I love y'all. Thank y'all for the love today. Thank y'all for those of you who donated and showed a lot of love today to our community, to what we're building here. And next year is going to be our 10-year anniversary. So I appreciate you guys. Those of you who are members of our community, those of you who go above and beyond to help us out. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. Appreciate you guys, man. Enjoy y'all weekend. I love y'all, man. And hopefully, I don't know, we'll see if anything drastically changes over the weekend, then I'll be back on. If not, we'll see you guys back here on Monday as we get closer and closer to November. We have a lot of stuff that is coming out. The PS5 Slim, the PlayStation Portable, and also there's tons of games coming out. So definitely big month ahead of us and lots to look forward to. So I love y'all. Big up yourselves. And as usual, please have yourself a great one. I love y'all. Like the great Edica would say. Peace. Enjoy your weekend, guys.